Hello, you guys. Rigoberto Ramon Rodriguez here. Now, I know I haven't gone and uploaded a video in a while, and that's because I was grounded. But right now, I have a new video for you guys. I remember last video I did reviewing the Grinch. No, reviewing Elf. Now, it's gonna be reviewing the Grinch. The Grinch is well, there's two different types. There's the child version and the more adult version. I'm going to review the more adult version. Okay, so it starts with the Grinch hating Christmas. And then more in depth in the movie, they go and tell you why he hates Christmas. Apparently, he liked someone named, I think, Martha Stewart. But I'm not completely sure, because I haven't watched it in a while, so I'm putting this off memory, based on memory. Okay, so after that was revealed, he went and finally took an interest in Christmas at that point. He went and liked Christmas, and he made her a little angel, like, decoration for the top of the Christmas tree to put and show her family. Well, there was this one guy who was a real D-bag and was the mayor, and later on in the movie, I don't remember his name completely, but he was like a big, puffy dude, and he went and said, she will never like you, have no chance with her because you're 8 or 9 and you have a freaking beard. So he went and shaved, and he nicked his face so bad he put a bag over his head. And then when the Grinch went and said he didn't go and give out his present, the teacher said, take the bag off your head, and it shows him with the nicked face, and the teacher laughs, and the students say, what a hack job, because they were bullies to him. Then later on in the movie, he went and lifted up the Christmas tree, threw the Christmas tree out the window, and then he goes up to a mountain and he says, I hate Christmas, because he's all grown up, and then he goes and pulls out a phone book out of nowhere, and it shows him saying, he goes down everybody's name saying, I hate you, because they're the Who's and all that fun stuff. Then, Cindy, who went and, wanted to know more about the Grinch, she went and, well, at the first part, okay, she was in a mail room with her dad, because the Grinch had came over there and messed up their mail, and, he messed up the mail, so they had to go and, fix all of it. So it was like jury duty, eviction notice, blackmail, jury duty, eviction notice, and all that stuff. And then, after all that fun stuff, he goes and says, I gotta focus. He goes and does that, and then he goes and him and Max, because he's with his dog, he goes and hides up on the damn ceiling. So, as you can tell, I'm pointing to the ceiling. He goes and hides on the ceiling, and then his dog sneezes, and he says, Gesundheit, I think. That's German for bless you. And all that stuff happens. He goes and she finds out that he's up there, and then he goes and puts her in the Christmas present thingy where she can go and get killed. He goes and eventually takes her out of there, and then she says, because she can't keep her mouth quiet, she says, thank you for saving me. He was like, you think I was saving you? I just noticed that you were merely mispackaged. So he goes and says, hold still, can I borrow your finger a second, as he wraps up her body and then puts her in a bow. all that fun stuff. And then she goes and so then I'm going to skip to the next part, which these are the main important pieces. So the mayor asks the Grinch's old crush, but she still likes him, and she goes and talks to so the mayor goes and proposes to the Grinch's crush. Now, the Grinch has a crush on her, and she likes the Grinch. But that's later developed in the story. So, they go and start the Who Festival, and Cindy Lou Who, she goes and says the holiday cheermeister is supposed to go to someone who really needs it. And it was the Grinch that really needed it this year, so she went and sent him an invitation. He tried going and conning them out of a check. All that fun stuff. Basically what the Grinch would usually do. He went and it ended up in him burning down the Christmas tree with alcohol and a lighter. And then when the next part is him stealing all the Who Fest, all the Who presents, and him about to go and throw it off of a cliff. So after all that, the next part is them waking up, and then they start crying, and then they start singing, because they don't really need their presents to go and have a good holiday. It's all about family and friends. They learn. And when they go and do all that, Cindy Lou Who goes to the Grinch's house, and she finds out that he has all the presents, and then she goes and gets on top of them. The Grinch is about to go and throw her off the dang thing, and then the Grinch starts crying, his heart grows, and then he eventually saves her, and then he eventually goes and brings back everything. He was about to get arrested, and then he goes and says sorry, and everything goes back to normal. He finally got the girl of his dreams and all that fun stuff. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video, which should be soon. I think the next one I'm going to be doing is Home Alone, so keep tuned. Bye-bye. I'll do it later, because I have to go and get ready to go go to my doctor, so. Bye.